Hey, I'm Randy the Rocket from Meridian, Mississippi. I'm starting a new movie review channel on YouTube and just wanted to let people know something about me. See, I was an athlete back in the 80s during my high school and college days with a bright future in pro sports until I had a car wreck in 1993 and it took it all away. However, I am here over 20 years later to say I'm not bitter about it. I've moved on. That was long ago. Now I spend my time watching a lot of movies, and that's when I decided to do my own version of a YouTube movie review channel. But I was, and I always shall be, Randy the Rocket, the king of the Queen City, on the track field. See, it all started in high school when I joined the track team and had my very first race against the fastest guy in school. His name was John. When the race was over, three things happened that day. Not only did I get second place in the event, but I also earned the respect of John and realized, hey, I can do this and be good at it too. After the race, John told me he couldn't believe how fast I was. See, nobody had even given me a chance due to the fact I was the only guy my size on that team. John said he looked to his left and didn't see anybody. He started to smile thinking he had won easily. But then he looked to his right and what did he see? He saw me coming up beside him. I never really thought much about it. See, I'm just a simple kid from the country. I'm an only child on the road with no other boys to play with. I would run down to my grandma's house about a half a mile down the road. I remember as a kid she used to say I looked like a rabbit bouncing up and down through the tops of the pasture. I went on to become a three-time All-City track champion. The All-City tournament was held at Ray Stadium in Meridian, Mississippi, where all 5 high schools would meet up each spring. There I ran the 50-yard dash, the 75-yard dash, the running broad jump, and the standing broad jump. After 3 years on the track field, I had gained a lot of respect and a lot of trophies along the way. However, it is what happened my senior year that gave me the nickname known as the Rocket. See, I ran a 4.440, but I was known for short distances. I had mastered the 50 and the 75, but I never was really that great at the 100. The best I had done was third place. I was not a distance guy, but one day Coach Taylor came to me and he said he needed me in the 4x100 Rocket Relay team due to an injury. It was on that day that I decided to do what was right and help out my friends. So I joined John and Alex and Daryl, but I didn't run that race for me. I didn't run it for a trophy. I didn't run it for any pride or fame. I ran it for those 3 guys, knowing how hard they had worked to get there. All I could think of was don't drop the baton during the handoff. I ran the third part of the race. My hands were sweating and my lungs were burning, my heart racing. I shut my eyes, I reached out, and I gave the baton to John. I almost wanted to collapse on the field, but then I heard it. The cheers, the screams, seeing people running up to me, hugging me, thanking me. They had just won. All-City, 4x100. And from that day on, I was known as Randy the Rocket, the king of the Queen City. And I was presented with a medal, and that's why I was, and I always shall be a rocket.